Well, let's now get reaction from the side of the Senate President. We're joined now by Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Ubani. He joins me for more on this development. Good to have you join us, Mr. Ubani, Senior Advocate of Nigeria. The expectation, I'm sure you followed the report by Michael Ilaf from Kogi State. The expectation of our constituency is an immediate reinstatement. But on the side of the Senate President and the Senate itself, what is the interpretation of this judgment?
It's very unfortunate that I'm not hearing you very clearly. I don't know what... I was hearing you better before now, but when it is time for you to ask me the necessary questions, I wasn't hearing you very clearly. Can you repeat your question?
All right, so I was saying that
request, can you repeat your question, please?
Yes, Mr. Ubani, I was saying that if you had followed the conversation, the constituency, her constituency, are expecting an immediate recall. But on the side of the Senate President, what is his interpretation of this judgment?
I still couldn't make out what you were trying to ask, but I heard your report, about what transpired in court today and what the court said. Now, let me say this. What was decided today by the court is that, one, the issue of the Senate suspending the senator, Natasha, was a particular, an order that was right. The issue of the Senate President not allowing her to speak when she was trying to speak from a wrong seat, that it was also a valid refusal by the Senate President when she wanted to speak from a wrong seat. And then the issue of referring her matter to a disciplinary committee was also held to be valid. But what the court said with regards to the suspension is that, look, they approved the suspension, but the number of months was what the learned justice was quarreling with, and she said that she would rather want a situation where the Senate should consider recalling her because the 6 months was too long enough to deprive the constituents adequate representation. That is what I understand the Lord to be saying in that judgment. So what we have asked is to get a copy of the judgment, because we need to know actually what the court has decided expressly, so that we now know what to do in the circumstance. So it is important we know this. And she was asked. She was also found guilty of civil contempt for trying to speak on a matter that was sub judice when the court barred all the parties from speaking. And because of that commission of that civil offense, she was asked to issue an apology in 2 national newspapers, apologizing to the Senate leadership for the satirical apology she posted on her Facebook. And she was also asked to post an apology to the court, because the court was the one that made that order that she should not in any way speak on a matter that was sub judice. And she went ahead to make that publication. So she was asked to apologize on her Facebook page. And then she was in addition asked to pay 5 million naira fine for that offense. And all this must be done within a period of 7 days. So even if at all there was any ruling with regards to her recall, all this issue of apology, issue of payment of fine has to be accomplished before anything will be done. I hope I've been able to, because I didn't understand what you were trying to ask, but these are clearly, the summary of what was held today
Mr. Ubani, by Justice I hope you can hear me now.
Nyako of the Federal High Court.
I want to be sure that you can hear me now before I ask the next question.
What did you say again?
So I was hoping that you can hear me, but I would just ask you, there were conditions given by, Mr. Ubani, can you hear me? All right, so there were conditions given by, I understand there is a delay, there were conditions given by the Senate for her recall. But now the court is saying reinstate her rather immediately. The apology and fine were not for the reinstatement; they were for a different, judgment, civil contempt. Is the Senate prepared to reinstate her unconditionally without meeting the initial conditions set by the Senate?
I don't know whether I've been able to communicate the summary of the judgment. As I said earlier, what was held today is that she should apologize in 2 national newspapers. She should apologize in her Facebook page. She should pay 5 million naira within a period of 7 days. And the court expressed an opinion 6 month suspension was excessive because it would deprive the constituents effective representation. It was an opinion that was expressed by the court. And as I said earlier, the legal team of WIBI have already applied for this certified true copy of this summary.
Mr. Ubani, your line is breaking. We will have to let you go because we can't hear you clearly anymore as well. Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Monday Ubani, thank you so much for your time. All right, still ahead on TVC News at 10, Senate